Alright guys, now we're going to be going to the Weight of Alexandria for Dagger's crowns. We're going to be going to level 4. So once again, if you want all the missions, you have to bring only Final Fantasy IX units, but you can bring Final Fantasy IX or Wind units here. So if you want super easy clear, bring like, Chizuru, Malphase, etc. Super easy, no problem, but you will fail a mission. If you want an all mission clear, you got to bring Final Fantasy IX only, so bring like a new Zidane or a new Aiko friend. So let's get in here, and we're going to, again, not take any friend. I'm going to use just my own party. This is the team we're going to use. Very similar to the last clear we did. We're just swapping out Steiner for Beatrix, and we are using Human Killer on Freya. So let's give it a go. So we got to win in 5 turns or less, by the way, for all the missions. And these guys dispel you on even turns. Kind of irritating. Now you only need to kill one of them, because as soon as one of them dies, the fight is automatically won. So what we're going to do is Freya is going to use her base form LB. We're going to shift Aiko on turn 1. And she's going to do In Aroga. We're going to do Prayer of the Lost, Last Resort, and Aiko's Prayer. Garland will use a Breaker material on turn 1 for the bigger attack and magic breaks. Beatrix will start in the base for auto buffing and go to the shift. We're going to do Cover and Shelga. Now, one of the attacks on turn 1 is going to ignore cover, by the way. And then Determined Dagger will do, let's just do Hymn of the Faith on turn 1 for a modifier buff. That's from Yuna's necklace. So, okay, so there's some fire damage and some fixed damage that ignores cover. There we go. Not super big deal. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start doing some damage. We are going to get Dispelled this turn. And now this guy over here did get buffed. If you play Final Fantasy IX, you know the whole gimmick here. They give each other power. If you deal damage, that'll cancel the special buff and cancel the special attack. So as long as you just hit the enemy, you're fine. So we're going to use Aiko's LB. We're going to use Beatrix to support chain from the Erinys Esper. I'm sorry, for the Erinys Ring, using the Tetra Esper. We're going to use Dagger to put up a field. We're going to use Garland to do a bigger break with You've Gone Too Far. And then Freya. Now, we're not going to jump this turn. Actually, I lied. We are going to jump this turn. So let's go ahead and kill Thorn up top, just for fun. So we're going to use the 2-turn jump, Dragon Knight Jump, Wind. So she'll be landing in 2 turns, on turn 4. So let's go ahead and deal some damage here. So Aiko, honestly, for the most part, will be handling this. As you can see, we don't even really need Freya. But, there we go. So the meteor power has been neutralized, some attacks, but we got Dispelled. So, completely dispelled, and they are powering up the next guy's attack, so you gotta deal a little bit of damage to prevent that. So, we're gonna use, we got all dispelled, so we're gonna use Cover, and we're gonna use Shelga. We're gonna use Garland's SLB, that'll also deal damage to cancel the meteor attack. Aiko will get the party ready again, so we're gonna go ahead and in Aroga for the amp. We're gonna do LB fill. Now, unfortunately, her good cooldowns are gone at this point. So we're going to just use Summoner's Tailwind and Madine's Protection. And then Dagger can do Hymn of the Faith to reapply it. Okay, so now we're going to do the LB of Aiko again, and now we're going to land with Freya. And that should be the end of the fight. So some more attacks that bypass cover, some magic damage, some fire damage, recovering, etc. Let's see. Unfortunately, Dagger's LB never got ready because mine's EX1, so she can't do a whole lot here. Just in case we don't finish the fight, we'll fill LB Melody of Healing and Melody of Purity. But we should finish the fight. So Aiko's LB here, and Beatrix will support chain. And we're going to target Thorn, and we're going to drop with Freya. So chain this up. And then wait just a second. And drop Freya, and there it is. So there was our all... Oh my god, no it wasn't. No, okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. He's going to suicide. He's going to suicide. Yeah, he's going to suicide. So because we killed one, His brother's like, oh, I'm so mad. I run away. And there we go. So we win. So Garland, again, just irrelevant, honestly. Just a little bit of bulk, mana reduction, a breaker materia, Esper fill. Other than that, who cares? Dagger, same thing. You know, Yuna's necklace. Other than that, you know, mana reduction, Esper fill. Who cares? Bulk. Freya is built for jump damage versus humans, maxed and maxed on everything. There we go. I'll be curious to see the damage breakdown. Freya is not contributing a whole lot here. Aiko is carrying the party, so she is maxed on everything. Maxed LB, maxed Evo, maxed Esper. There she is. Here's the setup. You know, we don't really have a leader skill because we didn't get Zidane, but it's not really mattering, honestly speaking. And then we're using that card. And then Beatrix in the base form is using Obsidian Embracer and some auto buffing. Shift form, I went way overboard. 100 fire resist, passive provoke, evasion, honestly probably not even important. Erinny's ring for quad with Tetra Sylphide for the Esper. And then, you know, just mana reduction. That's not really important. But there, I like to really get hooked and focused on mana reduction. Probably more than I need to. Anyway. There's an all mission clear. So again, bring an Aiko friend or a Zidane friend, a Tantalus Zidane friend to carry the fight, and it should be fine. Or if worst case scenario, skip that mission, and or you could do it across 2 different clears. Yeah, as I said, Freya does nothing here. You can do it across 2 different clears. You can do a Final Fantasy IX only party and take, you know, 100 turns with Amarant. That's totally fine. Or you could do, and then you could do a 5 turn or less clear using other units like Malphase or Chizuru. Anyhow, there it is. There's that. All mission clear. Okay. See you in a bit.